Malawakang protest sa EDSA, Mendiola at Luneta. Do you hear the people singing the songs of angry men? It is the music of the people who will not be slaves again. Ayan ang sigaw ng ating mga kababayan noong September 21 sa hashtag Baha sa Luneta at hashtag Trillion Peso March. September 21 coincides with the 53rd anniversary ng pagdeklara ni Diktador Marcos Sr. ng martial law sa Pilipinas, which cemented his reign for more than 2 decades continuously. Pero bakit ba parang mas lalong dumami ang nagprotesta? Bakit dalawa? If you think about it, bakit tatlo yung main protesta? Well, 3 words: flood, control, corruption. Pero this won't be a long episode. Or at least, I think so. Pwede nyo naman panoorin yung mga past videos ko for more details. What we'll marvel at is the participation ng mga kabataan fed up to the self-perpetuating SOP o gawi sa gobyerno at ng mga botante. Before we disagree on ideological differences kung paano patakbuhin ng Pilipinas, we first have to make corruption shameful and not a fact of life. Ang sinasabi ng mga botante ngayon, or at least the past few elections, lahat naman ganyan. Let's pick the lesser of 2 evils. Well, if the evil is literally corruption, then I think we cannot allow that. Or at the very least, make it a demerit laban sa kandidato. Now, ayon sa iba't ibang sources, umabot ng nasa 50 to 80,000 ang umattend sa Luneta only about an hour since the protest rally began, mostly comprised of mga kabataan like Gen Z at millennials. Sila yung mga kakampings, if I'm being honest, sila yung mga hindi nakaboto noong 2022 elections. Or at the very least, katulad ko, hindi naman ako nakaboto noong 2022 elections, but nakaboto noong 2025, which showed the surge of Bam Aquino, Kiko Pangilinan, and other prominent political progressives sa ating eleksyon. Siguro dadagdagan natin ng +1 yan. Kasi sabi ni Marcos Jr., kung hindi raw siya presidente, malamang lalahok siya sa mga protesta.